it's Trish here from onethirdchiclet.blogspot.com, and I finally have my craft room totally neat where I can actually show it to you with my IKEA stuff. So I'm standing in my kitchen right now, and I had bought the Expedite shelving system. It's the medium-sized one to kind of separate the kitchen from our office area because it is technically a great room, so it's supposed to be open, but I like to hide it a little bit because I like to hide my mess if I'm in the middle of a project and don't have a chance to clean up. So let me just show you what I have in each cubby. I'm sorry if my hand's a little bit shaky. In this cubby, this bottle was sent to me from my husband while he was over in Iraq the second time, and he actually wrote a very heartfelt poem for me and sent me what the company calls a message in a bottle. We used the bottle on our wedding day to do the mixing of the sand, so I would read you guys the poem, but I'd probably get super emotional because it's really sweet, and he sent it to me in, you know, a very tough time for the both of us, so I'll probably just post that on my blog, but it's really nice. So I have that on display here. And then this bucket I actually bought from Target. It was $2.50, and I bought 3 of them, and I have them all filled up in here. And this one just holds my acrylic paint, and I have the bottoms up so I can see the colors. I paint a lot of ceramic figures, especially around the winter time. So I like to have it on display because if I need to use it for anything else, it's right there and easy to reach. In this cubby, I don't really have very much. I have 2 candle holders in the back. But this card, I love it, and I have to have it on display. It was sent to me from Momo, as you guys probably saw the video she made for me. She sent it with a little welcome package when Jessie and I first moved into our house. And this was actually just a card that I made for one of her challenges. So I like to have a few of my things on display, but I like to get rid of some of them because if not, I'd collect all of them. This bin holds all things that can be or need to be altered. I have the large clothespins, I have paper clips, I have tons of chipboard albums, coasters, I have the small frames to do the post-it note holders, I have post-it notes in there, so just all stuff that can be or needs to be altered, things that, you know, if I need a project, that this is where I go to. This cubby right here, actually I normally have a picture of my family in front of it because it won't hold up by itself. It's supposed to be tacked to the wall, so I have to get a frame for it. But that's why I have the boxes sideways. They are labeled. The top one holds my glitter in little Tupperware containers. And the bottom one holds my embossing powder, my stickles, glossy accents, and that kind of stuff in that bottom one. This container, it holds my yarn and my crochet needle and my knitting needle. I don't do it very often. My mom's taught me how to do both of them. She's awesome. She makes gloves and scarves and hats and all that kind of stuff. I pretty much can just crochet and knit a straight line. So if you want a blanket, if you want a scarf, I can do that. I don't do it very often, but you know, I keep it out because I like the way it looks. But hopefully it'll, you know, get me motivated to start up again with that. In this cubby, these 2 bins are pretty much just holding scrap stuff right now, and things that need to get organized, like my ribbons. Once, you know, my husband can alter the case for them, then they'll be out. But these are going to be used for stamps, which brings me to the next one. This is where I hold my stamps. This system has been working great for me. I've been using it ever since I moved in to the new house. I was using the binder method, and that really wasn't working for me. The binders were getting super bulky, and I just didn't like the way it was working. So I saw this on one of the organizing blogs, and it's awesome. All I did was I measured the box size, and I went, using my Gypsy, I used the From My Kitchen cartridge, and I cut out these tabs, and I labeled them by category. Like this one is Family, Love, and Friends. And so behind each one of these, I also have another tab that I cut down a little bit, and I used a sheet protector, and I cut it in half, and I attached it right to the tab. And I labeled it, like this one's Family Fun. And then I just slipped the stamp set right in there with a white piece of paper in the background so I can see it better. This one's Wedding, it's all wedding stuff. And then I have birthdays, baby mother, borders, sentiments. And this works great for me because when I just want to use a stamp set, like this one's Love Circles, I just pull it out, use it, and then file it back in the section that I had it in. My Studio G stamps, this technique works awesome with it. If you get the baseball card protectors, my husband had a ton of them, so I just stole a bunch that he wasn't using from when he was a kid. I have them filed under Studio G. All you have to do is cut them either right below where the the sealed line is, and they work perfect. I just cut little white pieces of paper to stick behind there, and they fit perfect, and I have them labeled, you know, this one's summertime, and then I have kitties and puppies, and then celebrations and birthdays. This technique, or this system, works great for me. So I wanted to show that to you guys, because maybe, you know, your current stamp holding system is not working well for you. So that works perfect, and the box size is perfect. This is just a bear that my husband made for me through Build-A-Bear and dressed him up in an Air Force outfit, go figure. This was one of my wedding gifts, and I have so many containers that I just decided to use it towards my craft section. So one of these has, you know, markers, colored pencils, and paintbrushes, and the other one holds just Bic and sharp markers, which I kind of use them as Copic markers every once in a while. Then I have these big boxes. One of these are empty. Another one I have just a whole bunch of chipboard sheets with punch outs. And then I have a memories box. I have a whole bunch of stuff from when I was a kid in there. My gypsy box is in there. And then I have my letterpress system, which I technically use as like more for my embossing. But I do use the letterpress every once in a while. And then I just have my magazine holders. They're not organized any specific way, so I don't have them labeled. And then I have my scrapbooks that I'm working on, and my Martha Stewart scoreboard, which I just got yesterday and I absolutely love. So let me go into the inside. So this is my craft corner. My husband has the other corner of the room, and I actually got the majority of the room, so I can't complain.